What's up, guys? Chooch out here on the BEGODE EX.N, giving it a little ride in the rain. This is going to be going full send in the rain, and this thing is actually gripping really, really good. You got to go with quite a technique though around the corners on this thing. Because one slip, man, in the rain, you definitely it's unforgiving. But it's a lot of fun to ride this thing around. I'm ripping on the BEGODE EX.N, as I said, 2700 watt battery in this thing, 100 volts. And this thing is awesome, man. 2800 watt motor, which is what makes this thing so much fun because of just the sheer power on this thing. You lean and this thing just takes off. It almost does. Like, looking back at the footage and stuff, man, I had like somebody the other day for one of my rides say it looks like you speed it up. And dude, I know it looks like I speed it up. Whenever I ride this EX.N on the road, guys, and I look back at it, I'm like, dude, it looks dangerously fast. How fast I'm riding this thing. But whenever you're on it, man, it really does just feel smooth. And I love a good adrenaline rush, and this thing gives it to me, man. It really is. You're hauling, dude. You are flying on this thing. It goes 0 to 40 in like 3 seconds, it seems like. I swear it does. It's crazy. But this thing is amazing. It is a heavier wheel, 72 pounds, but you can pack a lot of battery in this thing. You can pack that 2800 watt motor in this thing. So this thing is just a little powerhouse, man. Got that low center of gravity. So with the EX, you got that suspension in there, a little bit higher center of gravity. With this, no suspension, real low center of gravity all the time, and really, man, this thing is like the little crotch rocket of unicycles. It's phenomenal. I love it. But the big thing about this one is it's just a powerhouse of a wheel. Why would you buy this wheel? Just the sheer power. You see the takeoff speed. You see how hard I brake on this thing. It's bigger than the RS, smaller than the Monster Pro, and it's just going to be the perfect mid-range, between your two wheels. I mean, it has a 2800 watt motor. It's above the RS in power, and it just has more battery power in general, and it's just more powerful in the end of the day than the RS is. So everybody's like, what's the difference in the RS and whatnot? So the RS is gonna feel kind of like a turbocharged Honda Civic, lightweight, snappy, but it hits, it hits. It's not even like a top end or anything. It's like weird to explain it. It's just almost like a rubber bandy, like you want a little bit more out of it. With this is like the Porsche Cayenne Turbo, where it's just, you hit the gas and it goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, and it just never stops. Like, this thing has more power than, it's absurd. Which everybody, I mean, it's not for everybody. It's a heavier wheel, but in the right scenarios, man, like whenever you get a little straightaway, a little opening like this, though, this is the one wheel where I get on it, man. I literally just lean into it, launch it, and I can ride this one unlike the Sherman, man. I've really been riding this one and the Sherman both, but once I've adapted to the EX.N, dude, I mean, I'm telling you, you can't beat any other high-speed wheel. This is it. Like, this is the bee's knees right here.